Hi, everyone. Mark Power here again, the stuttering specialist and recovered stutterer. I stuttered for 30 years myself. So let me ask you, have you ever wondered why when you sing, you don't stutter? You're not even trying not to stutter. You just don't stutter. Really weird. It's just gone. So actually, if you could sing everything, if that was acceptable socially, and everybody else did that, you wouldn't have a problem speaking all day long. That would be fine. But that would sound very weird in our current society. So singing would not be a solution unless you could sing things and sound natural like a regular speaker. Well, let me show you how that's possible to do, okay? Also, singing works because you're changing the way you're using your voice and changing the way you talk. Actually, anything you do to change the way you're speaking will replace your stuttering with fluent speaking. For instance, if you talk with an accent like this and try it, you won't be stuttering. If you talk in a rhythm like this, you won't be stuttering. If you talk loudly or even whisper and change the way you talk, you won't be stuttering because the brain uses different parts in processing, it just doesn't stutter. So when you sing, there are actually three important things that you do that get rid of the stuttering or replace stuttering with a new way of speaking. And the important things are, number one, you're keeping your voice on all the way through what you're saying. When you sing happy birthday to you, you're keeping your voice on, right? But you can do that in speaking. I'm doing that now. Have you ever heard really good speakers? It's almost like they're singing, but sounding like natural, normal sounding speech. So the way to do that, though, is just break up what you're saying into short phrases because you don't want to go on with a 19-word sentence and keep on talking. You're gonna get mixed up and you won't be able to smoothly keep your voice on. But if you use short phrases and plan each phrase in the pause before the phrase, you can roll your voice right through that phrase. And that will get rid of your stuttering. So keeping your voice on and making sure your phrases are short enough to do that. Also, number two is you need to know the words that you're going to say in the phrase. Because if your brain doesn't know where it should be going, it's going to stop and start and get mixed up. Normal speakers plan what they're going to say, and they can say it because they don't stutter. We probably tried that when we were young. We had a phrase all planned out, started the phrase, and then either blocked or changed the word around. There went the plan down the tubes. So as you keep your voice on and plan your phrases, your voice needs to know where it's going so you can follow through with your brain, the plan that your brain made. So planning the phrase is the way you organize what you're going to say, like a normal speaker. Now, I've found that people who stutter actually don't plan what they're saying a whole lot. And see if that's true for you. I think it's a learned behavior because I know when, as I just said, when I was younger and I didn't really know that I was stuttering, I planned a phrase. I knew what I was wanted to say, but in the middle of it, I'd either block or change the word around. There went the plan down the tubes. So that was one time, but then I did it again and again. And over a period of days and months, I actually learned how to be ready to shift things around, to not plan, because planning didn't work, but being ready to jump around, change words around, and get those hard words out. You'll learn how to do that as a person who stutters. See if that's not true for you. So actually, the point that's most important is all of these things about singing and about the brain can be used for stuttering treatment. And that's part of what I do. For instance, if you can show somebody how to speak differently and do it consistently and have them learn that technique, they're going to be able to talk without stuttering, especially in the clinic, in the therapy session, or even online. The problem is when you're not there and they try to use it, they may forget what they did, what they learned. So actually you need some real-time feedback of how your voice is working. And if you can do that during treatment, then you can keep on track with this new way of speaking. So that's how treatment can use some of the facts about singing that I talked about. And it basically takes a lot of the components of singing and turns it into something that's different from your stuttering speech and sounds natural and just replaces your stuttering with a new way of speaking. Thanks a lot for listening. Mark Power here, and if you like this video, then don't forget to like and subscribe for more helpful videos like this one. Also, be sure to hit the share button and leave us a comment below so that others can benefit from it as well. I'll be recording a lot more helpful videos like this one to help you overcome your stuttering. And if you'd like to be notified, then click on the bell icon below.